Wow, that is a big vehicle. And he's got to find somewhere to park now nearby, because he has just delivered a great big JCB type digger here, because Suntory wants to get the pond at the back of her land dug out. And the dam to hold the water back fixed. And here it is. I missed the unloading because they came in the back way, so they're facing the right way to drive out, I think. I hope he doesn't take any power lines down with him. Look at this mother. Christ, is he going to fit down there? We're going to have all our new posts ripped out. Oh my goodness me, that is tight. Oh my god. Please don't destroy the new posts. One thing about the HGV type drivers here and the big machinery drivers is that they are actually very skillful at getting into extremely tight spots, because that's what they have to do. And they were here this morning to survey the job, so they knew the access. Right, let's get my camera on the tripod, get my hat on, and go and see them start the work. Well, before I actually go over there, I've got to wait for my bread rolls to finish cooking. Such is the life of a busy house husband. I've done my cleaning duties for the day. I need to wait 5 minutes for my bread rolls to finish cooking, and then I can relax and go and do some filming close up. Look at the size of that thing. Right, that's them done. Let's go and watch the digging. So they've already got the old pipes out that Suntory fitted a few years back. And the plan, let's get it a better angle. The plan is to build a much wider and more secure dam because it was breached. The one that Suntory built herself basically was breached. And so what she wants to do is have quite a wide dam here, and she's got new pipes coming in. And I think she's aiming to build 3 exit pipe runs of 60 centimetres each. The old pipes you can see there are just 40 centimetres, and the idea is that the new dam area will be built just like a dam, with a very, very wide lower part tapering up slightly, so the pressure of the water can't reach it this time. The digger at the moment is trying to get out a giant tree stump, which might well have been part of the problem with the construction of the last one, because they couldn't actually do a good job because of the tree stump rotting in the middle. The cows are all standing around, quite interested. Suntory's just got her pump going to fill up the cow's water, so I'm sorry about the background noise. I'm going to try and venture onto this this sort of jetty that's sticking out a little bit, just to get a nice camera angle. There you go, he's got that giant tree stump out now. Fuck, I think some ants are getting me. Oh. Fuck. Got red ants on me feet. I just walked through a red ant's nest or something. Oh. Excuse my language. Jesus, they do. Oh, fuck. It's a while since they've done that to me. God, there's a lot of wood in there. No wonder the dam wasn't working. Water will easily find its way around the edges of that rotting tree stump. Now, Suntory had a quote from someone yesterday, and they wanted 30,000 baht to do this job, and she thought that was horrendously expensive because she's got some experience of these machines. In fact, believe it or not, she used to work on them, mending them, quite a few years back. She had a job mending the hydraulics on these machines, so when they bust she used to have to go out on site and replace parts of the hydraulic systems. So she's very familiar with what they're capable of and the size of the buckets that are on option. And she's also very familiar with the pricing, so she thought that was too much for the job. She had a word with someone else who's currently around this area, and I think he lives in the village, and the price they've agreed on is 2,000 baht an hour, an 8 hours job to do this dam and to dig this whole lake out, deeper, so we can basically increase the amount of water storage. So when we do get the rainy season, we'll actually be able to store a lot more water, because Suntory is going to be planting a lot of grass on her land, and when the drier season comes, she's going to want to pump water onto the grass every other day, really. If he finishes the job within the 8 hours, then he will go to the neighbour's land and start digging out the water storage area there a little bit. Suntory's been wanting to do this job for a long time, a couple of years really, but she's never really had the funds to do it. But it's getting to be quite urgent now with the need she has to actually plant the grass. She went to Nondindang this morning, first thing, to order the pipes that she needs. There'll be quite a few of those, and the makings of concrete as well. She needs to get some cement, I think. I think she's got sand still lying around the farm here she can use, but when the pipes are put in place, she'll then need to seal them, seal the joints up. What we don't want is, when it starts overflowing, is for the water to leak out of the joints and start to basically degrade underneath the dam. Yeah, he's making it a bit wider again, so that's good. It needs to be very, very wide near the bottom. I'm sort of expecting, once they've decided on the width and he's done the basic spreading like this, is that he will drive over it to compact it. I love watching these machines at work. I think if I had an alternative career, it would be driving one of these things. Attracting quite an audience. I think one of the guys is the driver of the HGV loader. We've got niece here, we've got a girl I don't know, we've got brother-in-law here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people I don't know watching. Well, it's all good stuff, isn't it, eh? Everyone loves this sort of thing going on. Maybe it'll inspire them to get other things repaired, like the weir that we saw in an earlier video, where the weir's standing very, very nicely, but the bank to one side of it has disappeared and lets the water out. Certainly a lot of old trees have been pulled out from here, and this is a nice wide base. I just hope they can find enough soil to build it up, enough proper harder soil, clayey type soil, because if he just digs out sand and puts that on top, I do wonder whether that will actually survive the pressure and be watertight, because obviously sand is quite porous. I noticed that when he's pressing down now with the bucket, a big area of the soil is moving, which I suppose is to be expected, because a lot of what he's put down to the sides now has just gone straight onto wet ground. Suntory has actually gone off somewhere now. She's probably gone off to organise materials for this job, because obviously everything's got to be here quite quickly. I would imagine, I'm guessing now, but there's a couple of sticks sticking out of the ground here, and I would imagine they've agreed that's where the edge of the dam will go to. So he's got some reference point when he's up in the cab. Certainly very wide compared to the old pipes. I'm not sure. I think the old pipes represent the width of what was there before, so that's like 3 metres maximum. The width of this is more like 10 metres. - 12 metres even. Now the pipes have arrived. I just wonder where they're going with them. That's a big lorry. I was rather thinking they would send a small lorry and then it would come down, be able to reverse down this lane here easily, turn the corner here and reverse up to the area where it's needed. I'm not sure that lorry's going to go anywhere really. Maybe Suntory will just roll the pipes down the lane if she can get it clear. That should be fairly simple and safe, but time consuming and labour intensive. Oh, this fellow was living in there. This fellow was living in the water. Scared, isn't he?
ได้ตัดทิ้งเลยแล้วได้ไปหาหมอแล้วตัดนิ้วเลยว่าตัดนิ้วทิ้งเลยอ่ะบ้านหน่อยเอาไปที่เดี๋ยวผ่านงานอยู่เกียร์นี้มันโดนเข้าไปเดี๋ยวมันมาเนี่ยโทรลูกอ่ะการทางไว้ฟังดูจากข้างนี้แม่ไปถ่ายไปด่าแค่ซื้อการ์ดพูดว่ากัดพี่มันกัดตลอดทอไงไปพูดไปหาวิทยาศาสตร์หาศาสตร์
What have we got here then?
มันไม่ได้ประหยัดพี่แต่เมื่อเช้าน่ะทำไมไม่สั่งเมื่อเช้า
Fish,
สั่งตู
eels, snails.
เดี๋ยวไม่เนี่ยค่ะ
Look at this chap here.
เฮ็ดยังได้เฮ็ดยังได้ได้อ้ายหนาเลือดปันด่าเลือดคักๆ
Oh,
เลย
he's alive.
ปลา
He's
คอ
alive.
เอามาซื้อเบียกเล่นบ่สองคนนี่
เมื่อกี้มันจับปลาไหลขึ้นมา
This is like one of those eels we saw in the market.
อันนี้ตัวใหญ่กว่า
กระดาษ
Oh,
สเน็
that's
กส
quite
เน็ก
a big fish, isn't it? That's not a snake. Oh, snake's down
ส
there.
เน็กกิลีแล้ววันนี้นะแดง
No, eels there.
สเน็กไล
Eels, that is.
ปลาไหลมอเล่
Dinner for somebody. Barbecue tonight.
ปลาดุกปลาคอใหญ่
It doesn't matter where you are in Thailand. If you have an event, then within half an hour of it starting, all these things will turn up. All these people at motorbike stalls will turn up to sell you stuff, like the jungle drums. And then here, from the very beginning of this dig, and I don't think anyone's really been told it's happening, we've had extra people here, as I mentioned earlier, and now it turns out these two are fishing. They've chucked their nets in. Now I'm not quite sure what they're doing, but they're in the water looking for more fish.
ผักเพียงกินข้าวเพียงเขาหามือไม่ว่าจ้ะ
That guy in blue's got quite a big
พอ
one.
ตัวนั้นแหละมันโดดตัวนึง
Fish, that is. Every opportunity to make money or find food.
ตัวละร้อยตัว
There's 3 blokes here fishing. There's another bloke sitting along the way there, waiting to cast his net. Unbelievable.
ครับ
ขาดก็ล่ะ
ออก
โอ้ถุงขากินทุกมือ
Well, he's been preparing the soil that's going to be needed to go over the pipes. He's been digging out on the other side of the dam. So the main part of the dam, which will be holding the water back, is quite solid, clayey type of soil, and then the pipes will be put on it as it is now at this height, and then they'll be covered with this sandy stuff. Well, that won't be actually holding any water back, because any water that gets up to the pipe level will obviously drain away. I don't quite know what he's doing now. I think he's trying to find dry soil, probably. Yeah. Anyway, so the theory is that the sand on top of the pipes will just stay there, and that will become like a road, access road. But it won't take any water weight, so. But it will help to compress the more solid soil. I think that's the theory. I hope it works this time. It's certainly a much bigger construction than last time.